Let's just start with our walk. Today is going to be a little more on the conditioning side. Probably just dumbbells today will be good. Oh, that's loud. Hello, Stephen. Go for a little march around. I have not been walking much outside these days. I'm a little apprehensive, I feel like now. So I'm just trying to march around my apartment instead. All right, let's start swinging those arms up higher. Some kicks out, opposite arm, opposite leg. For the most part, when it comes to the circuits that we do, I stick to a minute. Even though we don't work out that entire minute, you know, we're taking our rest breaks. But I feel like a minute is a good time. We get a little bit of time to allow for me to explain and then allow for a little bit of rest. And so you usually get, you know, at least a good 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds of hard work in there. So I usually stick to that basic time frame. Okay, side to side, let's do our kickbacks, whatever these are called, heels to the butt, aerobics, move. Man, I used to do aerobics all the time, way back in like, when was that, like late 90s. All right, slow it down, move those arms up higher, get those shoulders warmed up. And it's just step side to side, arms in and out. Nice and wide. Swing them back if you can, but be gentle with those shoulders if you're still getting the creaks out. And speed it up a little if you can. All right, let's take it into a jog. Just nice and easy. Get those ankles warmed up. I always work out in bare feet when I'm home. You don't have to. You're probably wearing shoes. I don't know why. I'm a barefoot person. Maybe it's the Cree in me, I don't know. But I love to be in barefoot all the time. In the gym, clearly I wear shoes, but like if I'm at home and I have to wear shoes, I'm not wearing shoes. Also, I'm from Canada and we don't wear shoes inside. It's weird. So, all right, now let's just take that jog with the heels a little bit up higher in the back. And then just take it back down to a march. And we're gonna do some reverse lunges. So just stepping back, alternating. I'm pretty sure all of you on here can do lunges, but if you cannot do a lunge all the way down, just step back. Hang on to something if you need for balance, the wall, a chair, your dog. Okay, take it down to the floor and we're just gonna do a few warm-up push-ups. You can go from your knees if you want. So you're breathing in on the way down, breathing out as you push up. Okay, back up. Just take some nice, easy twists. Get that spine warmed up a little more. And down into some body weight squats. Going down to parallel. Thighs are parallel to the floor. Here, if you cannot, use your box then. If you can't go to parallel, use your box. Okay, back down for some more push-ups. So push-ups, you don't want to be out too wide. You want to protect those shoulders, so you want to have your hands pretty much in front of your shoulders. And you're coming, elbows are coming to a 45-degree angle. Keep that back tight, shoulders down. Suck that belly button in, protect that spine. Okay, back up. Some more squats. And some more twists. I'm feeling pretty warm. All right, grab some water. Give you a little water break before we get started. So the moves we're going to do today, dumbbells, we're going to do a squat thruster. So I'll just demonstrate for now. You can just watch. Squat, push press, basically, shoulder press. This is a squat thrust. So it's squatting and pressing at the top. That's move number one. Number two is our row extension combination. Row tricep extension. Number three is a push-up. We all know that. And so push-up, you can always do on your knees, or you can do the incline if you don't want to go on your knees, but the floor is too hard. Just take it up to an incline. And then we're gonna do a new one. We're gonna do like a pause squat, a squat hold, which is just holding it down here, and we're gonna curl down here. And then the last one is gonna be a push-up Batman combo, which is however you do your push-up. Probably just wanna do these ones on the floor because the Batman, you can't do it at an incline. So it's gonna be push-up, Batman. I guess it's Superman, not Batman. I don't know, do they both fly? So it's push-up, Superman. Okay, so that's the first circuit we're gonna do, and then we'll do a short burnout after. So grab your dumbbells, cat hair on my face, and we are gonna start with our squat thruster in a few seconds, but just as a reminder, rest-based training, you decide when you rest. Believe everybody on here is aware of this, this term now and how it works. So you don't have to stop when I stop. You stop when you need to stop and join us again, wherever we are in the circuit, when you're ready to join again. Okay? Grab your dumbbells. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat thruster. Dumbbells are at your shoulders. Squatting, pressing. Squatting, pressing. Go as slow or as fast as you can. The tempo is also up to you. Just make sure whatever tempo you go, you are not compromising your form. Form is number one. As soon as that form starts to break down, you need to take a rest. Or you need to maybe slow down. Probably a combination of the two. 25 seconds left. You could do this with a heavy bag, but it's kind of awkward if it's front loaded. 11 seconds. 5 seconds. Feet are about shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out. Okay, over to our row tricep extension. Row extension. We don't want to swing too much here. We want to keep our torso nice and still. Elbows tight to the body. Elbows tight to the rib cage. Shoulders are down, they're not up by your ears. Shoulder blades are back. You squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. Halfway through, 30 seconds. Take a rest whenever you need. Your back is at a 45-degree angle. Neck is neutral. Try to release any tension in the rest of your body, like in your lower back, 9 seconds. Flat back. You don't have to be bent over, it's harder on your low back, but you can if you want, if you have a good back. Okay, next move, we're gonna go down to our push-up. As many as you can in this minute circuit, rest when you need. So you can be on your toes for this, which clearly makes it harder. Or if you want a happy medium between floor and really high push-ups, you can do incline. They're a little bit harder than knee push-ups, but not as hard as floor push-ups. 18 seconds left. Usually when I stop to talk, it's because I have to take my rest. 5 seconds left. And then we are going to come up to our squat hold with the dumbbell curl. So take your squat, hold it at the bottom, and just curl. And this one, if you can't get down to parallel for this, that's okay. If you're up here, that's fine, because it's an isometric hold. You can also use your box as a guide and just lightly rest your butt on the box. But your thighs, your quads are gonna burn with this. 30 seconds left. Whew. 20 seconds. And then after this, we're gonna go down to our push-up Superman combo. So it's 1 push-up, 1 Superman, 1 push-up, 1 Superman. 2 seconds. Okay, down to the floor. So, you're gonna do a push-up, come down, Superman. So the Superman, you wanna push your hips into the ground, use your glutes to lift your legs, use your upper back to lift your arms. So push-up, Superman. Push-up, Superman. Push-up, Superman. You don't really have to lift your head at the bottom. You can keep your face down. You can still do your push-ups from your knees. "15 seconds. 10. After this, we're gonna go back to the top with our squat thrust. 5 seconds. Oops, I think I skipped the push-up. This one's kind of tricky. Okay, back up. Grab your dumbbells. Squat thrust. Feet are shoulder width apart, somewhere between hip and shoulder width. Slow toes slightly turned out. Squatting, pressing, squatting, pressing. You can use your box. Squat, press, squat, press. "30 seconds left. Grab water whenever you need. 15 seconds. Whew. 9 seconds. And then we're gonna go to our row extension. 3, 2, 1. Row tricep extension. Row tricep extension. Nice and controlled. Elbows tight to the body. Shoulders are down and away from your ears. Bring those shoulder blades back behind your body. Well, they're already there, but pull them back. Keep that belly button sucked in. Support that spine. Nice flat back. bent over about 45 degrees. Face is facing forward to the floor about 3 feet in front of you. 10 seconds left. Whew. And then we're gonna go down to our push-up after this. 3 seconds. Okay, push-up. However many you can do in this minute. "43 seconds left." This minute feels like the longest one to me. 35 seconds. "20 seconds. So, like I said before, you can do an incline. You can even do an incline on your knees too if you want. That makes it even easier. 10 seconds. And then we're gonna get up and do our squat hold with curl. 3 seconds. All right, up to the squat hold with curl. So you're holding your squat at the bottom, curling those dumbbells. Getting those guns ready for summer. Really think of in the bottom of your squat here, engaging those glutes. They're stretched, but you can still activate them and engage them. 32 seconds. That's a really important part, actually, of training your activation of your glutes, is engaging them in the bottom in the stretch. Because that's what will help you when you're getting down to watch Netflix and getting up. That bottom position that really needs to be strong to carry over in life, to be helpful. 8 seconds. Or, you know, as we get older and we got to sit on that toilet, that bottom position, that's where it's at. Okay, up. Push up, Superman, down on the floor. Push up. Superman, Batman, whatever superhero that flies. Up to you. Belly button is sucked in on that push-up. So your back isn't sagging. 25 seconds. "17 seconds. Engaging those glutes in the Superman. 3 seconds. All right, back up to the top, squat thruster. Squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. "30 seconds left. Don't forget to drink water if you need to. I forgot a towel. I was gonna bring a towel today because I sweat so much. 15 seconds. And then we're gonna move to our row tricep extension combo. 5 seconds. 1 row extension. Row extension. Elbows tight to the body. Shoulders down. Shoulder blades back. Nice and controlled. Back is 45-degree angle. Eyes are looking on the floor 2 or 3 feet ahead of you. Neutral spine, neutral neck. "20 seconds. Whew, triceps are getting tired. 12 seconds. 5 seconds, and then we're gonna go to our push-up. Okay, down for our push-up. As many as you can. The harder you make the move, or the more weight that you use, the more rest you're gonna need. And that's good, we want that. 34 seconds. This is our last long push-up minute. 19 seconds. Whew. Maybe like 5. 7 seconds. And then we're gonna come back up for our squat hold bicep curl. All right, come on up, grab your dumbbells, holding that squat at the bottom and curling. Palms are up. You can do a hammer curl if you want, but I prefer a supinated curl, which means like your palms are turning up on the way up. You can do a combo of both. 35 seconds. A hammer curl is when your palms are facing together the whole time. Hammer curls, you can usually lift a little more weight. Whew, 15 seconds. And then we're gonna go down to our last push-up Superman combo. 7 seconds. Oh. Okay, down. Push-up Superman. Push-up Superman. Suck the belly button in on the push-up, engage the glutes on the Superman. Oh, my chest is tired. 30 seconds left. Oh. 22 seconds. You'll find in these combo moves, there's always one that we'll tire out faster than the other. 12 seconds. And that's natural because we're using different muscle groups. 3 seconds. Oh. Okay, take a little water break here before we do our burnout. Okay, continue your rest while I explain. We're gonna do 4 moves, minute circuits. First move, I'll just demonstrate them all again like usual. Gonna do our new jacks, which are jumping jacks on steroids. So they're basically a squat jump, but in and out with your feet. If you can't do the jump, that's okay. Just step out and squat. Second move is gonna be bicycles and Batmans or Supermans. So instead of the push-up, but we're gonna do 4 and 4. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, flip over, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's your combo for the second minute. Third minute, we're gonna do alternating lunges after a jump squat. So you're gonna do 1 jump squat, or just a regular squat if you don't want to jump. Lunge on the left, lunge on the right. If forward lunges are too much for you, but you can still lunge, just do the reverse lunge instead. So once again, squat jump, left, right, or any combination of that. Last one is gonna be push up, jump squat, up chain. So that's 1 foot, you go down to the ground, basically the burpee, 1 push-up, and then you get up, 1 squat jump. Next time you do 2 push-ups, 2 jump squats, 3, 3, 4, 4, as many as you can in that minute. All right, we're gonna get started in about 10 seconds. 5, 4, this will be your new jacks. 3, 2, and go. You don't have to do these weighted at all. I am skipping the weights for this burnout. So in and out with your feet. Bent over, I'll turn to the side for you. So if you want to take the jump out, that's fine. Just do your like pulsy squat at the bottom. Rest when you need. This is going to be intense. 35 seconds left. You can hold your weights for this if you want. Entirely up to you. 20 seconds left. And then we're gonna hit the floor for our 4 bicycles, 4 Superman combo. 10 seconds. You can also just be up here too, if you can't go down in the squat, but I think most of you can. All right, down, 4 bicycles, flip over, 4 Supermans. And again, 4, 2 on each side basically for bicycle. And then 4, flip over, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go at whatever tempo you need to go at. You should feel this in your glutes. 24 seconds. Legs are pretty straight in the Superman. 8 seconds. Whew. All right, and then we're gonna come back up for our lunge jump squat combo. So 1 jump lunge. 1 jump squat. And then left lunge, right lunge, jump squat, left lunge, right lunge, whatever tempo you need, or you can take the jump out. Or you can lunge back if forward is too much. Squat, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge, or jump squat, lunge, lunge. 20 seconds. Or with the lunge, you could just step back if the lunge is ever too much. 9 seconds. Most people with bad knees can't do lunges, and that's okay. We do squats instead, or just step backs. Okay, whew, that was a lot of talking. Last minute, push up, jump squat. Down for a push up, 1 jump squat, and then you do 2 and 2, 2 push-ups. And then 2 jump squats, or just regular squats. You don't have to, you can just step out also. 3, you don't have to jump. And you're counting up to 5. "25 seconds left. See how far you can go. Take a rest if you need. I certainly need one. 14 seconds. Trying to get to 5. Oh my God. I'm done. 5 seconds. Whew. That's it. You can stop. Grab some water, have a little walk around, let that heart rate come down and that temperature. Nice deep breaths. And when you're ready, just come back to the middle here. Wide stance. Just gently lunging side to side. Nice and easy. My knees are real creaky today. That means I need to stretch. So just hold it over to one side. When I don't stretch enough and I don't focus on recovery, oh, my tendons get all tight around here. Start pulling on my joints in ways I shouldn't allow them to. Other side. So bring that chest a little bit towards the floor, stretching that inner thigh. Do the other side again. Try to get this one a little bit deeper this time. Other side, same thing. Chest is toward the floor, but still kind of facing out. We don't want to be over. Okay, let's bring it up. Hamstring stretch. Split stance. One leg bent, one leg straight. You can put your weight onto the bent leg, feeling the stretch in the straightened leg in the back. The deeper you drop your chest, the more you'll feel it in the back. But we can just kind of take it easy for now since we're still cooling down. Switch legs if you have not yet. Think of pushing your butt to the wall behind you. Taking those big, deep breaths. All right, up, let's do a standing quadricep stretch for the front of the thighs. One leg up behind you. Pulling this heel towards the butt. Shoulder is down, shoulder blade is back, towards the middle of your back. Knees are together. Pull that heel as close to your butt as you can. Think of doing a bit of a posterior pelvic tilt this way. Squeeze this glute, that'll help stretch the front of the leg. Whew. Almost all over. Okay, switch legs. Pulling that heel nice and tight back. Suck in that belly button, keep those ribs down, protect that back. All right, let's take it to a glute stretch if you want to sit, or you can lay down if you want to do the stretch on your back. Cross one leg over the other knee, thigh. Think of pushing that knee down to the ground. Chest is up and forward. Just lean into it nice and gently. I don't go over very far because my hips aren't that flexible and I already feel the stretch. So you stretch as deep as you can without compromising your stretching form. The further you bring that chest down, the more you'll start to feel it. Switch legs. You can play with your positioning on how high you want this thigh to be too. All depends on your own flexibility. As long as you're getting that stretch in. I usually have to hold on to my ankle here so everything stays in place. And also this ankle is weaker. Sprained it a lot. All right, let's get down to the ground and do some hip flexor stretches. So we'll take our lunge position, one knee down, one foot up, I guess, like this. Sometimes it's hard to describe what I'm actually doing. And just sinking down, feeling that stretch in the front of the hip here. sinking down and forwards. You can brace yourself on the floor if you need, if you don't have the handy couch here like I do. Or you could put both hands down on the ground. Just try to think of keeping your chest up and moving your hips down, because you don't want to be too bent over. I mean, you could, it just hits like a different area of your hips. It hits more inner thighs, but I really want you to be feeling it in the front of this hip here, this leg that's back. Hips are square. It's kind of a combo. You know, you are definitely feeling it in the hamstring. Sort of like a baby split. Okay, come out of that gently. Switch legs. This is a stretch I find because it's like my least flexible muscle groups, that when I hold my stretch longer, the longer I hold it, the more gentle I have to come out of it, because it's not used to being stretched like that. But it's a good thing to stretch. I usually when I'm working out on my own, try to hold my stretches for like 30 seconds to a minute. All right, let's come back up. Do some calf stretches. So if you have something to put your foot against, the wall, the couch, toe up, straight leg, hips are square to the wall. Just bring your body towards that wall or the couch, whatever you're using. Getting that back of the lower leg stretching. Or you can hang off something like the stairs or the couch if you can balance. If you have a wall to hang onto. You just hang, put your ball of your foot on the edge and just hang your heel off. Don't lock out your leg, you don't really need to, just think of sinking that heel down to the ground. Switch feet. Let's do some upper body. I can't even talk today. Wow, what a workout today. Stretch the front of the chest. Well, the chest is in the front. Sometimes what I say is like redundant. The front of the shoulders and the chest. Arms behind you, fingers laced together. I hope I'm as entertaining as I think I am. Lift your arms up behind you. Ribs are down, belly button tucked in. Feel that in the biceps. So let's definitely get that bicep stretch on today, since we did some curls and some push-ups. Fingers up to the ceiling, arms are straight, shoulders down. Push your heels of your hands away from you. And if you can, to gently put your hands behind you like an inch if you can. Belly button in, ribs down. That's my motto. One of my mottos. If you do have the opportunity now or later to do the wall stretch with the chest, I recommend you doing that, okay? Just to get a little bit deeper into that shoulder. Let's stretch the back of the shoulder. Shoulder is down. Just pulling that arm across your body with your other hand. Nice and gently. Just relaxing this whole hand. And the other one. Oh, okay. Tricep stretch. So one hand is behind you. You can push back with that head against that elbow. Ribs are down, belly button is tucked in. We don't want to be arched. We want to just be nice and straight up and down. So like I always say, when you go to all your Zooms today, make sure you're sucking in that belly button, protecting that spine as you sit in that chair all day, every day. Engage those abs. All right, we're done.